In this episode, after 13 long months, our Perry Construction home remodel project finally comes to its conclusion. Hi, I'm Dave Atkinson, and welcome to Life on the Straight. This 29th installment in the Epic Remodel series covers the period of September 20th through October 6th of 2020. On Monday, Lincoln, the electrician, was addressing most of the little projects that remained. He finished up with the laundry room outlets so we could move the washer and dryer in later that week, and also finished up with the under-counter kitchen counter lighting, neatly hiding the wiring. He installed the basement nest smoke alarm along with new LED light fixtures in the garage. Lincoln also deactivated the leg of outside coax cable that went out to the barn, what we have been using for internet access while living in the motorhome, and then activated the new house coax cabling. Lincoln also brought coax and Cat6 Ethernet wiring from the basement to the top shelf of the kitchen island. Speaking of the kitchen, the wall double oven unit was installed. Outside, we brought in some topsoil for the front planter box. We had an appliance repair person in to look at our new Electrolux freezer unit. When assembling the shelves and bins, many of them didn't fit properly. The repair person took note of the items that didn't fit and placed an order for new parts. I don't have any photos for Tuesday, but by the end of Wednesday, a person from Pioneer Propane connected our new range to the line, and the crew wrestled it into place. The Samsung washer and dryer units were also installed. I didn't take photos for Thursday, but on Friday, the attention was focused on the TV and internet connection. Once I installed our router and had it working with our broadband service provider, it was time to get the TV set up, which included fine-tuning the placement of the attic-mounted digital antenna. Lincoln connected the Sonos playbar to the TV using an optical cable which, thanks to the design of the wall, was completely out of sight. Once the internet was back up and running in the house, all of the other internet-connected electronic gizmos had to be configured as well. That included our Nest smoke alarms, the LiftMaster garage door opener, the Invent heated bathroom floor controller, the Train heat pump thermostat, and both the Samsung TV and Sonos playbar. We noticed that on one of the downspouts connected to the sunroom's east end gutter that there was a large air gap showing. Frank contacted the contractor who did the sunroom improvements for repair. I forgot to mention that in the last episode, the mudroom coat hooks were installed along with an upper shelf. On Monday, Frank removed his work trailer from the site. It had been a fixture of our house for over 13 months, and together with the contractor picking up the porta-potty, it signaled that we would soon be moving back in. Also on Monday, the HVAC contractor Airflow arrived to install the sunroom's ductless heat pump unit. What a difference that was going to make both in summer and in winter. On Tuesday, the hardwood floor contractor made a quick visit to apply stain on the mudroom bench and the hardwood registers. On Wednesday, we had another visit from the appliance guy, and the new freezer shelves and bins that he brought with him also didn't fit well. He took some measurements and discovered that the entire unit wasn't so much a perfect box shape as it was sheared, as if it had been dropped or squished somewhere between the factory and our home. Little would we know what a problem this would soon become. Lincoln returned on Wednesday to install the exterior generator interface items as well as the front yard-facing spotlight. On Thursday, the cabinet installer put up the glass kitchen cabinet doors. On Friday, Frank installed the attic door that he had built, which included a box to hold insulation. Then the house was left in the hands of the father and daughter hardwood flooring contractor who did the final sanding and applied the final finish coat to our floors as well as to the mudroom bench. Because of the fumes, we could not go back into the house until after the weekend. On Monday, Class Act Painting made one final visit to touch up areas where Amy and I had indicated with little pieces of blue tape. On Tuesday, October 6th, the house was complete. We still had to line up some people to help us move our things from the barn back into our house. We also wanted to host an open house so our neighbors could have a look at the project that had been disrupting everyone around us with the noise and deliveries that such an endeavor brings with it. That wraps up the entree portion of our Epic Remodel project. Tune in next time as we move in only to find 2 awaiting disasters along with a propane leak. I'll also show you some before and after photos so you can see just how big a project this has been. Thank you for watching Life on the Straight, and if you'd like to follow this story as it unfolds, please consider subscribing, which is free.